Okay, guys, so yes, welcome to day 6 of the challenge. Now, the debt series challenge, 30 days challenge, is designed to help all those that are going through debt issues, all those that are depressed because of debt. As you entered intentionally or unintentionally, maybe you had a bad business experience, you were robbed, something happened to you. So we're here to lend our voice to you. I'm Give the Serma, so I'm here to lend my voice to you, to want you to understand that it is possible you can come out of it. I'm a testimony and also I'm an example. I'm also sharing and lending my voice to you to give you support for you to understand that you can also come out of it. It's not a death sentence. Debt is not a death sentence. You can also come out. So I'm sharing this because I'm also coming out from mine, and you can also come out. So I'm sharing this because for so many persons they feel like it's a taboo to speak about these things. But yeah, we all go through these things. We all have these experiences. We all have these issues too. So nobody should make you feel like nobody goes through have the same experience. So I had my own debt experience too, breaking up to millions. But the truth is, we're out. We're coming out, and we're pushing through. You can also come out too. You can also be an ambassador of this. I'm speaking out because I want to also lend my voice so that you too can come out. So the last time we did was the 5, where we literally spoke about identify why you got into this debt, and we shared a lot of things. Yeah, most people go through this thing because maybe they were greedy, they were hasty, they were too passionate about their journey, so they want to just achieve things fast. Most times, your business knowledge, you had issues about business knowledge, which is come to pricing, when it comes to business ethics, managing your businesses. Most people is discipline issues. You don't know how to discipline yourself when it comes to expenses and all of that. Most people, emotional management, you need to understand how to manage your emotions when it comes to people coming to you. You have empathy for people. You have to start giving, all of that. So basically, and also decision making process. Most people have bad decision making process. Also, it might be a result of you don't have mentors in that specific field or in that business where you find yourself. So you need to have a mentor where you can be accountable to. Most people to irresponsibility issues. You're not responsible. You're not being accountable and all of that. So basically, these are the things that might be the cause of you entering into, and also wrong decision making process. Most times we run into business investment without me counting our costs and having proper knowledge about those investments. So these are things you need to avoid. For me, I've learned. I made my mistake. Lot of people told me here and there, come and do this. I've learned my lesson. I've learned. You can also learn. So today, what we're literally going to be discussing about is financial honesty in the family. So for me, I'm grateful to God that I'm married now. Yeah, I got married to the best wife. She's an accountant, to the best wife in the whole wide world, and she has been of a support to me. In fact, from my journey of my financial issues, she's aware before, even while we were just friends. That was about we were friends at 2018 to 2019, 2020, 2021, and all of that, and we've been friends. So yeah, so she was aware when I had my financial issues. So though I was stubborn, I wasn't listening though, but yes, now I'm better. Now, one thing you need to understand is you need to be honest. First of all, you need to be honest to the right people. Be honest to the people that will not take advantage of information, people that will not castigate you, people that will not criticize you negatively. There's what they call constructive criticism. People that will constructively criticize you in a good, wrong light, that will not demean your personality and your ego and all of that. So you need to be honest to the right people. So for me, I was honest to my wife. I told her everything, like everybody I'm owing. I told her everything in detail. All right, so you have to be honest to the right people. First of all, I was honest to my friend, the one that I told you. I shared the story that when I had my financial issue and I lost my house and all that was 2022. So my friend brought me into his house and I stayed there for 6 months, basically more than 6 months. Yeah, he took good care of me. He encouraged me. In fact, whenever I was depressed, he would take me out and bring me back so I can just have a fresh air. We can talk about anything about my finance, to the point where I don't go out. There's a certain time, let me share a story. So there's a certain time when we went to the mechanic to fix his car. So what happened was, while we were there, I didn't know, I met my elder brother's schoolmate. he knew me well. I met him several times in school then. So when I met him, I just went to greet him and say, good day, sir. How are you, sir? I still fine. I'm still, what's up now? It's fine. I said I came with my friend to fix his car. I said, okay, no. I didn't know that he had a relationship with one of my clients I was owing. I didn't know they were close and all of that. So because I told you a story then that I didn't have the boldness to take calls, because these are things we need to talk about. You understand? So what happened was I didn't know the guy just tipped my client I was owing. I didn't know they were close. So the guy, after I greeted my elder brother's friend, I just greeted him, normal casual greeting. I didn't know the guy tipped his friend, because his friend, I didn't know he was close to the guy I was doing business with, and we had some business issues. The business fell out and I couldn't deliver because of those period. I had issues, lots of financial issues and all of that. So many businesses I couldn't deliver and all of that. So, and I wasn't taking most of their calls. So that was a bad thing. I was really a bad sign. I'm going to tell you guys, if you're owing someone, try to take their calls, try to reach out to them before they reach out to you, try to send them a message. I told you the last time I shared, I said I had a WhatsApp group where I kept all of them, and I kept reaching out to them consistently to let them know, okay, I've not forgotten, I'm still working out on this and all of that. So, and that's why we're also keeping a number on the screen so that you can literally reach out to and talk to me whatever the challenge is. So I didn't know he tipped the guy. So I was with my guy that brought me into his house, that just took me out for me to fix his car. So I just, all of a sudden, I just saw the guy I was owing that came in, said, okay, Gift, today you pay me my money. You must pay me my money today. In fact, he started saying he's going to call Navy, Army, and all of that. So what did I do? I had to apologize. God's saving grace. My guy that brought me into his house and all of that had to pay the guy half of the money to calm the situation down. So you have to learn how to be honest. Like I told you, you need to reach out to everybody you're owing, send them messages, put them on a WhatsApp broadcast list so you can keep in touch with them at every point in time. If they call you, take their calls. If you can't take calls, send a message, tell them and apologize to them. At every point, you have to be on the pleading end, be on the begging end. Because you can't hurt someone and also determine how the person should treat you. That's a no-no. You get me, right? So these are things we need to handle sincerely. So today, without digressing, you have to be honest to people. Now, people that you know will help you, people you know that will save you, people you know that will support you, people you know that will assist you, you have to be honest with them. Tell them the truth as it is. Leave no stone unturned. If you have a spouse like my wife I got married to, she was aware of my financial status as at then. She also followed through entire the process, and she was helping me to tick those that I'm paying and all of that. These are things we need to do. Because remember, why we're doing these things, we are talking about these debts. It's not because of yourself, not because of you. It's because of your name and your generations. It's going to this thing might boomerang, and it will affect your children and children unborn. So life is hard already. So you don't keep backlogs. You don't hand over backlogs to your children at the same time. It will be so unfair. So why not make life easier for your children that will be coming on board? And trust me, if you don't settle your debt now, it might affect you. You might not travel abroad. Someone might have to refer you on a certain time, even without you being there. And boom, might be someone you're owing. And the person will say, nope. That's why we lose opportunities. You will lose people's goodwill. So at all costs, try to be honest. At all costs, remember, debt is not a sentence. Owing debt is not a death sentence. You can be free. You can be kept free. So let's read this Bible quotation. Amos 3:3. Now, it says, can two work together except they be agreed? Now, for people to support you, for people to stand by you, for people to encourage you, for people to stand by you, for people to give you the leaning shoulders, you need to be honest with them. And you need the goodwill of people. For you to be able to fight and win this, you need people that can trust you, especially your family members, your loved ones, your bosom friends, your tight friends, your close cycle friends. And I had a few of them, in as much as I lost a lot of them, but I had few, the within 4 that stood by me those periods, especially my family members stood by me those periods. And those periods, you need people. those periods you need people that will believe in you so much, because so many persons might not, people that are not close to you, people that are not your brothers, they're not your sisters, they will not believe you. It's only people close to you that will believe you. But in a nutshell, the whole idea of this conversation we're having is how we have to get out of debt. So it's called the 30 days debt series. 30 days debt series. It's debt challenge. 30 days challenge to free from debt. Now, this will help everybody. You that's going through debt issues, you that are depressed about it, I want you to know that it starts with your mind. You need to come out from your mind first before you can be able to tackle this. If you don't win yourself, how do you win without? If you don't handle yourself, how do you handle people? If you're not stable, how do you handle? If you're not alive, how do you handle the debt? And also to those that people are owing, also remember that you have to take it calmly with them, all right? You have to take it, you have to be calm with them, because if anything, if they die now, you've lost it. If they go mental, you might not be able to get your money again. So you have to be calm. I understand the society is hard, but we have to all try. We're all working together to win this. This battle is not just for one person, it's everybody. We have to come together to win this. So I'm lending my voice to, we all have to come together. It's something we have to build. It's something we have to build together. It's something we have to build together. Do you understand? Debt is not a death sentence. You can come out. So we have a phone number on the screen. Remember, once again, I'm also a realtor. I'm also a documentation expert, where we help you do documents when you want to apply for contract and all of that, tax clearance and all of that. I also have a cleaning company. You want people that want to clean your house and all of that, so you can also reach out to us. So I'm coming out of it. You too can come out. I'm a testimony. And that's why I'm sharing, I'm lending my voice to you to also let you know that you can also come out of it. I'm a testifier, and I'm sharing my story. I'm lending my voice. So you can also come out. It's not the end of the world. Owing debt is not the end of the world. You can come out. You can be a successor. You can also be successful. But it starts with your mind. Today's day 6 is being honest to people that are your friends, because they will be the one to stand by you. So you have to be honest. And I had a couple of friends. I have people, close friends. In fact, one I know, I call him Zito Money. I have Joshua Daniels. I had people that stood by me. I had Emmanuel Adie. I had my wife now, that stood by me. I have Elvis. He stood by me. I had people that literally stood by me to make sure I come out, because I seeked and I asked for help. I was able to pull my hands to say I really needed help. Remember, you have to be able to know why you get into debt. The next thing, you have to be honest to people that are willing to help you. You can also come out from your debt. All the best, guys. Bye-bye.